Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain leexoh speaking and welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last Netflix recommendation video, you might expect to see another genre, but I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't keep myself from watching crime series. Plus, I thought about shooting like a drama comedy series. Then Netflix lost their license for Modern Family as of January 2022. So I didn't have a choice. I had to move to Disney Plus. I was so disappointed. And even worse, you know that I have been waiting for Ozark season 4 like forever, but they decided to release a new season split into 2 parts, making a time gap so that they don't lose their subscribers. Which, by the way, I recommend you to watch after part 2 released. Can you believe that? So what's next? Season 5 part 1, 2, 3, 4? Come on, please don't torture your subscribers. More exciting content, more loyal subscribers. It's simply that. Since there were no English subtitles last time, I was thinking, why not do this video in English? So, obviously I know more than 4 crime series. I had a hard time picking only 4 last time. So I'm gonna recommend you 5 series today that I was dying to share with you. If my last suggestions were like classics, that things you must watch in this life, today's suggestions will be something more trendy, lighter, and one might say a little bit mania. Don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil, then let's get right into it. So the first show must be our newest, hottest on Netflix at the moment, Inventing Anna.
You know me. Everyone knows me.
The way through thousands of dollars in gourmet meals, luxury hotel, con Manhattan's glitterati, leaving Heidi's biggest players from the art world, real estate, fashion, and...
Pay attention. Maybe you'll learn how to be smart like me. I doubt it.
There's a saying, this story is completely true except the parts that are total bullshit. Which means this is a true story, so some of you might be already aware of the whole story, but I haven't heard it until I heard that the fact Netflix bought this story for $320,000. It's enormous amount. I guess that this also shows modern people are at most attracted when it comes to money. You know, our Ozark girl plays Anna Delvey. She doesn't look like Anna at all, but I really enjoyed her fashion in this show. This consists of only 1 season. If it wasn't a true story, I'm sure it would have gone more than 3 seasons because its material is ingenious. I almost had a respect for Anna Delvey. I finished the whole season within 2 days on weekends. Honestly, her kind of scheme is not even possible at this nowadays technology and definitely should not be tolerated. But at some points, I kind of hope that she would make it. I guess I felt sorry for her. Anyway, the visual pleasure and the fact that the whole story develops in a very immersive way is why I want to give a big recommendation on this show. Let me know what you think about Anna on the comment section. And my second pick is You. It's not you, it's you.
Hello. Do you work here?
guilty.
I don't know how I got to know this show, but I instantly sucked into this show as soon as I saw the episode 1. It has 3 seasons, and each season has 10 episodes, and season 4 is coming right up. The male protagonist, Joe, is working at a bookstore. On the outside, he looks very innocent and harmless book nerd, but he has a sick obsession and voyeurism towards the woman he fell in love with. Super creepy. He is watching following, stalking. That's because of course he grew up like other common criminals. He grew up in an extremely violent environment. This show contains numerous murders and a lot of sex scenes, but unlike the shows I introduced last time, they keep the violent scenes rather lighter, I guess. So I wasn't afraid at all. The story continues at Joe's point of view, so most of the time you know that he is very in the wrong, but I hate to admit this, I could see why he did what he did. Also, the actresses are gorgeous at every season. I even looked up for Love's fashion items. She is very fashionable and I love her. Third recommendation is Orange is the New Black.
Open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Squat. Spread your cheeks and cough. Seriously?
This story is a story that happens in women's jail. You know, the orange is the inmate's clothes color, and when you put something is new black, it's like that is so trendy. So I think I kind of like the title. Anyway, it's LGBTQ series, and the protagonist, Piper Chapman, is bisexual. There are a lot of sex scenes here too. I would say this could be sorted as a comedy genre, but it's not a sitcom. Its running time is almost 50 minutes.
With a razor blade, melted right into it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have showed you that one.
It has 7 seasons, and each season have 13 episodes. It's nasty, dirty, wild, also hilarious and stuff. You know, the cat fights in jail.
You're waiting because she don't like talking to you, not one bit. Are you kidding me? Move, bitch. This is my wife here, so you need to step. I will cut you! I will cut you, bitch! Don't make me cut you! You don't know the fuck you are, bitch! You don't know me! It's alright. We all good. Not your wife. I threw my pie for you.
And betrayal, downfall.
Who are you?
Her daughter. Who are you?
Her daughter.
But this show keeps things light. The main character, Piper, is an innocent city girl, but the story displays how she's been changed throughout the jail time. There are several main characters in this show, and they all have their reasons why they end up in jail. I cannot summarize their old stories and how they've connected each other, but it's super fun. I love that show. Next recommendation is Orphan Black. This is a TV series from BBC. Opening is very impressive. It has meaning in it. So you can see this microorganism represents genes. So if you guess what this story is about, it's about genetic clones. What I really like about this show is this is a British show. So if you love British accents, you know what to watch next. This consists of 5 seasons, and each season has 10 episodes. The story starts like this. The protagonist, Sarah, is standing on a platform, and she witnesses a woman looked exactly like her. And then that woman suddenly throws herself into the train. Obviously, she panics and decided to follow the dead woman's track. Then finally, at some point, she figures out she is one of the clones. Her clones grew up from very different circumstances, and they look a little bit different because they have all different personality or life they are having, and even intellectual level.
How dare you show your face in front of my children? How did you find me? German had your address. I've got what you wanted. I've got a briefcase. Idiot. Do you even know who you're talking to?
But there is a reason why Sarah is the protagonist, because she has an extraordinary ability that separates her from the other clones. I'm not gonna steal your orgasm moment when you find out what her ability is. It is super exciting to see these many characters acted by one actress. She is amazing. Personally, my favorites are Beth and Helena. I was first afraid of Helena, but I don't know. I'm not gonna spoil. Last but not least, my fifth recommendation is Black Mirror. Chills. It has 5 seasons, and each season have different number of episodes. Some episodes are continuous, but others are all independent. So you can watch by picking one of them, and you can skip the things you don't like. To be honest, although it's one of my favorite shows, I was hesitant to recommend this because some people say this show is too dark, makes them depressed. But you people who are watching my recommendation must like crime thriller things, so I guess you are already a bit dark, so I think it's cool. That's why I love you. The title Black Mirror is literally shows a dark side of our society or yourself, the human natures. Their story are mostly about future techniques or social media. How could they affect people's life? It all starts from imagining what if we were the game characters controlled by someone? Wouldn't that be suffering? Or what if people are definitely judged by SNS followers and number of likes that can directly floating around your face so that people know immediately when they see you? I think that this show gives you an opportunity to make a conversation with your friends or family. It could be very controversial, and I have discussed about the subjects of different episodes with my sister, and it was fun. Almost we agree that the future or the dark side of the theme would go exactly like the show displays. I think I rambled. So, anywho, that was my 5 recommendation. I hope you liked it. I promise I will definitely come back with another genre next time. Until then, have a good Netflix. Bye bye. Watching on Netflix.